Harry upset. Meghan hit humiliate end with UK citizenship test failed over latest podcast farce. Long before Meghan Markle became Duchess of Sussex and mum to Archie and Lilibet, she was a young actress trying to make a name for herself in a wildly competitive industry. Like most up-and-coming artists, Meghan was sometimes forced to do work she wasn't terribly proud of in order to pay the bills. And now, more than a decade after the fact, the Duchess's most virulent haters are digging through her past performances in an attempt to shame her for that work. Meghan wanted the fame and the fortune. She got that, but not in the way she expected. Oh, and that tosh about her and Harry being like salt and pepper, yeah, complete nonsense. During the latest episode of a Spotify podcast, Meghan Markle sat down with American actress and writer Pamela Adlon. Meghan Markle has revealed that she struggled with studying for the UK citizenship test and admitted that even Prince Harry had no idea about some of the answers. It's largely based on the writer's life off screen, and as Pamela put it, the English people thing is something she and Meghan have in common. The two women went on to discuss getting UK citizenship, with the Duchess revealing that she struggled with studying for the test. That citizenship exam is so hard. I was studying for it and I remember going, oh my goodness. I'd ask my husband, did you know this or did you know that? And he'd be like, no, I have no idea. Pamela teased, I think they made it harder for you, to which Meghan said, you think? And Pamela joked, yeah, they were like, we're going to really throw up walls on this one. The Duchess didn't reveal whether she actually took the test or simply studied for it, or which particular questions stumped her partner. The Life in the UK test costs around £50, lasts for 45 minutes, and features 24 multiple choice questions about British traditions and customs. The score needed to pass is 75%, 18 out of 24. The test can be rebooked an unlimited number of times, but applicants must pay each time. Example questions include which king was executed in 1649 and who established the Church of England. The process of becoming a UK citizen is quite extensive, aside from the basic rules such as being 18 years old and having no recent criminal record. A person must live in the UK for at least 5 years and prove they haven't spent more than 450 days outside the country. All those applying for UK citizenship must take the test, which could be any variation of the thousands of multiple questions about British values, history, traditions, and everyday life. On the latest episode of our Archetypes podcast, released Tuesday, the Duchess of Sussex spoke with Sophie Trudeau, Pamela Adlon, and Sam J about being a good mother and wife. Ironically, Doria called Meghan while she was working on the episode. Meghan is heard talking as she noticed her mother calling her via FaceTime. Alright, so the first one is you said, oh sugar, my mum's FaceTiming me. Hey mummy. In case you missed it, the Duchess of Sussex's past podcast included a moment that she confusingly balked when her guest Mariah Carey called her a diva, and after a separate episode, had some listeners upset about a characterisation of experiences going to a Korean spa with her mum as a child. Talking about the year she appeared on the game show Deal or No Deal, the Duchess of Sussex said it was solely about beauty and not necessarily about brains. Several celebrities were quick to condemn Meghan's characterisation of her time on Deal or No Deal, including Meghan Kelly, show that Royal knew exactly what she was getting herself into on that job, and it was no surprise to her that they wanted her to look as good as possible while doing it. Meanwhile, Whoopi Goldberg talked about the episode on The View, saying in part, that's TV baby, but what do you think you were going to? You knew what that show was.